everybody. It's Wednesday. All right, so last week we reviewed our elements of art. Elements of art are more general tools that artists use to make an effective piece of art. Now we're going to start going into more details with our principles of design, okay? So the first principle of design, it's more specific. Okay, we're really starting to get into details and how to make a work of art, no matter if it's a print, no matter if it is digital artwork, if it's a painting, a drawing, a sculpture, it does not matter. All of it uses these principles and elements. So it's sort of like elements are your foundation, and then your principles are what makes it look cool. So the first principle that we're going to talk about is balance. Balance is extremely important. When you talk about sculpture, it actually has to balance, like it's got to stand in some form or way because it's three-dimensional, so you have to be able to walk around it, as well as it can't just be like heavy, it looks weird. It's the same thing with a painting or a drawing. If you have one big thing right here and nothing else, it's gonna feel heavy on that one side. Everything has to balance, just like the scales. When you put two things on a scale and you want it to be about the same weight, you want those scales to be even. It is the same when you're drawing or painting or sculpting or digital art or any of those things, photography, all of it. So it is a very important principle, and it is something that we're gonna look at this week. So we're gonna start by looking at a drawing, okay? This drawing was done by a person who was studying the artist Andrew Wyeth. So we're gonna talk about Andrew Wyeth, but I couldn't get an image of Andrew Wyeth that I was allowed to use. So the image that I did find was a sketch that was imitating Andrew Wyeth's sketch. Looks just like it. The person did a really good job, but I'm allowed to use that image. So we're using that image, but it is what Andrew Wyeth drew, okay? We're gonna talk about like how he used balance in the drawing, in the sketch, okay? And then there's going to be a small little Google form at the end that you're gonna do. It's only 3 questions. It's very simple, just to make sure that you read the slides and you watch the video, okay? There is a video, an introductory video about